Ya, porque tú la leyendo bastante.
Yay, the first one. That's great now, isn't it? Right?
Porque le dije yo,
Overwatch stream. I don't know what am I doing. No, really, I don't know. I really don't know what I'm
oye, el pedo es que el pedo que peguen una casa, pues, y que pegan los niños aquí en la escuela.
I actually don't know what I'm doing. Hey, I don't know. First of all, how's your all day going? It's good, it's bad. Don't answer the phone was a little too don't ask. I was about to just leave it like that. But I had an idea, so background. That was one little there's this. Number 4, LA. Number 5 is elimination match. Map. They talk about it. They don't know sports. I'm looking at it. The Gladiators won. I think LA won. Handling. It's a 3-1 win, I guess. And remember, whoever loses, we'll go home. Whoever wins goes on. Continuing to the playoffs. Continue to fight for their trophy. And there you go. Who do you think will win?
Because they were laughing. So I was laughing.
Where is that?
So when you finish, when you listen to
I'm gonna bother. Alright. This is simple. So now I can read it. Hey pa, ¿sabes que el super clásico solo faltan 2 días?
No sé, ¿dónde es Lepe? ¿Se le va a hacer de la radio o algo? De los que hablan para los deportes. Como para esos que hablan así como para el fútbol. Como el viejo pelón que me llama, el que habla para el fútbol. Commentator? De poca, de yo la pelota a la barra. What's his name?
Okay.
The soccer guy. You know him.
Yep. The Raiders game.
Hey, I'm talking to Tata. ¿De qué? El primer juego de los Raiders. ¿Oh, el que ganaron? Ah, sí, nos morimos.
Literally.
Se le volvió a empatar al último cuando Al último, pues, que le cayó y le agarraron a otro, ¿no? No, pero bueno, sí, fue lo
Man,
bien.
that was a great game. That Raiders game. I swear. Let's start at their game.
No, te digo que yo lo miré, te digo que ahí pongo el juego ahí en el garage. Porque compré una madre de una pantalla. Se prende, se parece el cine, se prende la pantalla ahí en el garage. Y pongo la bocina, no, hombre, se ve igual que cine en el salón. Y ahí me pongo a ver el juego con los vecinos ahí, las huellas.
That was really
Ahí nos ponemos a ver
intense.
que aquí ya está haciendo un cliente y la chingada y tanto.
So intense. Really intense. No. Y están 2-0.
Están ganando ahorita.
2-0. At Pittsburgh. When I got to Pittsburgh, came like no other.
Damn, he blocked you. You know here? It's not bad. You know what? Boom, se le hizo la acera.
Very good. They're insane. They want to. Yeah.
Me sorprende la playa que cuando la playa con otra gente vean que cómo ya se trae.
Yeah.
No, aquí no, se va a la vida ya.
Ah, hey.
No, otra gente no.
Primer juego.
La dejamos con alguien.
The pre-kick brothers, it's an 86, man. 26. And it might that will depend on when I get KTFV to work. It doesn't work at the ATV, yeah. It works in the back. What? I think so too. But yeah. And it's round one complete. Rain will take 3-0. We'll take the 3 points. Now, I'm glad to the Gladiators to tie this up. If they can get this, then it might go to sudden death.
Ahorita la chinga que les pararon a todos ahorita. A la verga no se empleó. A nadie. Ni un 5 ya. A nadie. A todos a chingar a su madre todos ya. El federal cerró todo a la verga ya. Ni un 5 está dando para nadie. Aunque tengas dinero no te lo va a dar ya.
Damn. Damn.
No, claro, que anda agarrado.
Rain. There they come. Rain is respawn.
Y agarró como 4 sesiones en la playa de 700.
I'm a gamer. This is like the normal one that they were. One in the thumbnail is horizontal. This is
Mom, they closed down all the banks.
No, digo, ahorita digo, ya no van a dar nada, ni un dólar.
I'll be happy. I'll roll them.
Digo, el gobierno dio una ayuda para un año, del año pasado.
That is very sus.
Hasta
That is skill.
Algunos cerraron la ayuda. Y ahora para que la gente volviera a dar empleo, va a ser hasta diciembre.
You actually stole something? Wow. You got caught red-handed. We're so lucky that every doors was open. Mine, there's nothing. None of the rest was open. Just the one in one.
No, you know the weird thing is?
What?
The teachers have to watch us. Like, we have to, like, they wait outside the bathroom and we have to, like, wait there.
Damn. Mine? No one has any bathroom at school except the ones in the cafeteria and the one in the hall. And in the one in the hall, one teacher is guarding it. And the worst part is only three people only get in the bathroom. Like, 3. Alright, and then we're on a raid. And then main thing and this like kind of confused Rain and the Fuel. They always do that. They always do that. Yeah, that was too camouflaged. Camouflage, yeah. I'm gonna put this at a separate
porque ahorita los McDonald's no hay gente trabajando, ninguna restaurante hay gente ya, andan peleando con la gente que trabaja.
Overwatch. Get that figurine where you go and switch. There you can like everything in the background. I mean that'd be so good. You can do like everything in the background. And that would be very, very good. And I don't know why, but although I don't know, you know, well, this day, I don't know, that's sad of this nowadays. You can't go to any funky restaurant in the store. No cap, bro. Right. You can't go to any store like that. You can't go to any bathroom in there. Yeah, I was like, no. That's hot. This is hot. I mean, I was a little messed up. That's my apologies. My apologies, y'all. This is messed up. Oh, man. Things like that. Every time. Look. No. Yes, I have a green screen for my scoreboard in case if anything happens. ¿Qué juego viejo es? ¿De qué? ¿De dónde?
Vamos capaz. Vai ir para outro programa, tá? Allá lo están en el fondo, ahí jugaron el guión y no sé quién aquí en el estadio, ahí todos los boletos.
That was second checkpoint. And yes, I have a green screen. Do I ask why? It's just 1 and 2. I just 1 and 2, so it's more my fault.
Antes que se durmiera, limpia por su demás también. Siempre quiere dormir. Ya siempre se durmió. Hace lo que quiere.
A la otra calle
No sé nada.
And guys, 1-1. What? FC Stars and do the NFC dice.
Que falta el plan y mira. ¿Cómo pensó? Que comprarla en el trabajo de esta una chiquita. Ahora vamos a trabajar.
Pero ya la mitad que me
Yes. That's a try. And they're going to sudden death. I love sudden death. No. Good. Good. Alright, yo, yeah. Oh. So, Lanterns had no time on them. So they're gonna add a 1 minute to their tie bank. That was the best. Definitely 1 minute. Rain, everyone wins. As again, if we need one more, the losers, they lose, they're out. They pack their bags and go back home. Nice, whoever loses here, pack their bags and go to Atlanta. Next game after this will be San Fran and Chun. After that will be the winners bracket finals. Dallas take it on Shanghai. Game. The last game will be the. We're back. I got Blake and Thor. With no time remaining. The big question is LA have they have to be 4. Okay, 5. They get this. Plus, escort the payload. That's a GG. Now they have 148 remaining. They have 148 in their time limit. So, if I'm sure, actually, for this one, I'm gonna use the webcam. Yes, sir. For this one, I'm gonna use my webcam.
¿Quieres tú?
Yeah.
Lo vas a tirar. Cierra la cosa esta que
No, sí lo uso. Got a little ruin on it. But, you know what? Let's just use our room for this one. I don't know why. Playing. Oh, I love flan. Do I or do not like the flan? Flan. They ruined app 4. Why did you laugh? They're just like legit. No, there's so much things. Actually, this is here's the DQ. The next person will subscribe. Don't do it. That's by Jeopardy. Wow, shit!
No question. First came out nice and beautiful, mine like flat. I ate those.
I think if it opens. Connected to Samsung. Let's do
These people, they wear like green tracksuits and what is that?
Gotta do. El viernes. No, sábado.
Chivas y la América.
Es el sábado.
El que está saliendo el viejito.
Ah. 2017. 2017 o algo. Progressive. I say progressive.
¿Cuándo estuvo las medias en la Chivas? ¿Cuándo después de la Liga?
2020? 2020 o 20 o 2019? Yay, feet review. Yeah. Look at you. Why is it progressive? Oh, that's progressive. Where'd my phone go? Where'd my phone go? Wait.
Hey, we're leaving it. We forgot about the dog. No, ya me acordé. Ahorita que vinimos a pedir el pesquero. Déjalo a ver cómo salen los perdidos como tú con las perdidas peludas.
Como tú. ¿No se lo salido ahí? ¿No? Déjenlo. Ahorita saco el como tú. Ahorita saco el como tú. ¿Sí metió eso?
¡Hey! ¡Sácalo por fuera!
Yo llegué a Japón.
Here we are. That's not progressive other than the money. On a breakfast farm. Vito! How about this? Alright, it works. Oh, this looks low, bro. Hey, it works. Somehow it works. Somehow my genius it works. My God. That's just another. Like 6 does to 1, so. Wow. How do we do? I don't care. 2-1, lead for. Alright, yep.
Hey, grab that fucking dog. I'm gonna beat your ass. Grab that little fat bitch.
It's a flip, boy. It's a flip, boy. Yes. Yes, sir. Yeah, let me get this one. I'm gonna. Y'all can hear me say hi. Y'all can hear me say hi.
Who's that DPS? It's Birdring!
Okay, Birdering. Yeah, just kind of flexing on him a little bit.
Shut down, that's Birdring.
credited with the kill. Oh my god! Oh my god! That was one of the most disgusting shots I have ever seen. It just ripped Evador's head off. That was barbaric. The tactical visor, it's just going to be chunking him down from range. Bird ring! Straight through the matrix. He just got deleted.
Birdring is the sharpest attack today. Birdring the backline, Jake's already dead.
Birdring from the back line as well. The Deadeye combos beautifully into it. Birdring finding so many shots on target.
Birdring having a monumental performance on Hanzo so far.
See the damage they're putting in. Birdring goes naughty.
And the mercy. Oh my word. What a shot from Birdring. Oh, and another one.
Oh my god.
He is on fire.
Oh my god. Birdring coming alive.
Birdring is trying to go and make the Gladiators point in like 40 seconds.
Birdring is popping off. Look at Birdring just hunting them. It's like a shark.
Glads are thinking ahead. They know they've got this fight wrapped up in a bow.
Now the EMP comes in. That is nasty stuff from the Gladiators.
Oh, did you say hi?
For the Gladiators, a lot of reliance on this young man here, Birdring. No stranger to the playoff scenarios, the high-pressure scenarios. He has been a staple for Gladiators in the course of this season. And right here, right now, they need him more than ever. And he's done it before as well. A reminder that this is a guy who was part of the winning roster back in 2018. The London Spitfire, our first champions of the Overwatch League. He was on that team.
So there,
He was a legend as he came into the Overwatch League, and a legend as we reached the end of Overwatch 1 as well. But in order to cement that legend status, I'm sure he would love to get himself back up there on that banner board one more time for the 2021 Grand Finals champion. That's what it means for the Gladiators. That's what it means for Birdring. But it's the Atlanta Reign that lead the series. They're 2-1 right now on the back of some really interesting map selections for maps 2 and 3, where the Reign came out with some gorgeous compositional swaps. And now the Gladiators, with back-to-back map selections, take us to Dorado. That's what's coming up next.
This is really shaking up. You gotta imagine the pressure right now that the Gladiators are feeling. This is the map that's going to decide so much for them. How their series ends and how the entirety of the season for a lot of these players, you know, possibly one of the last official matches to play in Overwatch 1 as well. It's so much banking on this Dorado game right here, right now.
Yeah. There is a lot of lines. Well, if we want to talk about the rivalry between these two franchises, the Gladiators have been the significantly better franchise. They lead 5-2 overall, but both teams are having their best season in 2021, and it's close. It's 2-2. So whoever manages to get the win here will also get the leg up in terms of that rivalry this season. And both want it now more than ever before. Like we were saying earlier, the last two times these teams faced was in the Countdown Cup. That was the stage final, the first one that the Gladiators had been to, and they managed to come away with the win. That recent incredible form has been part of the reason that people expected them to go incredibly deep. And yet the Reign look like the better team here today, despite having a more structured compositions that they like to run. Less variety, I would say, over the course of the season for the Atlanta Reign. Less flexible. They are excellent at what they do play. Every time the Atlanta Reign can get onto compositions that suit them, they look like a top tier squad.
Kai has been the one who's been turning up for them as well. A reminder that Pelican, on top of that, has been playing remote this entire time. He's not with the team in Hawaii.
Yeah, he's still playing on 120 ping or something. Yeah, that's absurd. He's had a spectacular game too, but it really has been driven by Kai, who's making a move over to play Tracer here after an early foray on Widowmaker. We don't often see him on Tracer. It's normally Pelican that picks that up for the team.
A lot of teams, when they go up against Kevson as well, if they're not proficient, if they're not comfortable on the Tracer role, they won't really opt into it because it can often just be a death sentence. But now we see it, an aggressive play here from the Gladiators, diving right into them. Pelican obviously just playing back, making sure that he can put in the damage from afar so he's not essentially getting caught out. And they do push them off. No casualties on either side, just healing it up. Iris coming closer to this Nanobus, and now look at that. Stickbob's connecting the beam, not enough to just clip onto Muse. Almost getting the kill though.
Yeah, nice attempt at a boop there. Pelican's got his duplicate on like too. So they've got Nano, which could be fantastic on Pelican. He's clearly your target if you want to get value out of a Nano boost. And he also has Duplicate. That's a lot of pressure there.
No way. He drops the pulse bomb. It just about misses, but if he got that kill, it could have been massive. Iris still holding on to it now. Massa ends up going down. Iris in close quarters. That's a Nano boost applied. Only onto Pelican as well with a Duplicate form. A team fight win for the Atlanta Reign here. They have ended up besting a lot of them. Space will trade down Iris, eventually taken out of the mech and also taken out. So for the Atlanta Reign, the entire time also getting that cart pressure and presence means that they are so close. It's going to be a contest though, late minute coming out from them. Birdring as he gets out of the cloak form. Nice little power drive is going to be disrupting that one, but Scoot goes down to Kai again. Kai has been creating so many openings for them with Kevster falling. Where's the spearhead for the Gladiators?
Where's the EMP as well? Birdring was forced away, which meant they didn't have access to that enormous ultimate that I think they were planning to recontest with. And now that so many players have dropped, Birdring can't invest it. There's going to be no follow-up if he just tries to EMP there blindly. And the Atlanta Reign running an unconventional composition for them. Iris playing Ana, Gator playing Ball, Kai playing Tracer. It's not what you would normally associate with the Atlanta Reign, but they are making it work. That coordination is fantastic. The pressure to force Birdring away is excellent. And Pelican, we know he's a beast on the Echo.
I'm just pulling these picks out of thin air, is what it feels like. That's the Atlanta Reign DPS duo though, in a nutshell there. The ability to create magic and Birdring now. I feel the pressure that they are under. The EMP comes through. Where is the follow-up? The team needs to be there. There's nothing in sight. Something disrupting them. In fact, Birdring pushed back as well. The EMP gets nothing.
Absolutely nada. The peel was amazing from Massa though. He popped Valkyrie immediately and turned around to peel for Iris.
Okay, I mean, now you're starting to see the golfing experience when it comes to playing these Tracer roles. Kevster does win out that 1v1. It sets him up nicely. Hawk so low. One out of the mech taken out as well. The Gladiators, despite that slight EMP whiff where there wasn't really quite a follow-up and the Atlanta Reign did act appropriately, they ended up investing ultimates to kind of push away that advantage. They are going to be winning out this team fight.
Massa with the rest of Pelican, who died a long way away from the action. The Atlanta Reign are moving forwards. They've got that now boost. Last time they used it onto Pelican. And he still has his Duplicate to be able to get away, get out.
Oh, the aggressive play ends up backfiring Pelican. As soon as the Gladiators move in, it's the Atlanta Reign's DPS that end up moving forwards, and they take out a big chunk of them still. On blow for blow here, you can see Kevster eventually brought down in the end. Space does trade this one. The aggression from them still, finding a couple of targets, at least getting the picks.
They're going to just fly onto the payload here in an attempt to stall it out. But I liked how the Gladiators tried to recover that team fight. The aggression from both teams was synced at the same time, but Space managed to pick off Massa, and that leaves Iris alone on the floor, and Kevster is perfectly happy to deal with a solo Ana. He just can't quite deal with the Ana plus the Mercy pocket. Now the Atlanta Reign again. Danger goes to checkpoint B. 2 minutes on the clock. This is normally the kind of space where you'd expect the Gladiators to pop an EMP and be able to burn them down. That's a phenomenal opener.
And all that damage coming through. The EMP to stick. I mean, Kevster, he just doesn't miss those. What a setup, what a play. The Gladiators knew they needed to win that team fight. In fact, his ultimate's committed as well. That was an Ana boost onto Pelican to try and save him. Good for the Atlanta Reign though to recognize, well, we've lost this team fight. We're going to
attacks up the high ground. Birdring can have his pick of the litter, and Shu's going to be in great positions too. This backline of the Gladiators is not really accessible for Pelican unless he puts himself at risk.
That's a great kill though. Kai falling, Pelican ends up just using his Duplicate. It does force a Transcendence, but of course Gladiators
Hashtag 1, 2, 3.
try and kill with that sleep dart, but it's so hard to take out Muse, and he's got the adaptive shields as well. He's surviving throughout all of this. Self-destruct over the top, and Space trying to at least force the positioning so they can't really get too aggressive on them.
Good shot from Shu.
It's fantastic, isn't it? Massa going down. Power drive is disrupted. Nice leap onto them, and this fight continues, but it does seem like it's going the way of the Gladiators.
Yeah, it's the aggression, the follow-up is there. Kevster manages to pick off the Ana. Self-destruct finds Shu, but Gladiators are still finding the kills. As long as they can push away Gator, who's contesting the objective, the time is now ticking extremely low. And to me, I mean, oh, wow, the punish on Gator as well. Kevster has come alive so much here. Kai just cannot shut him down. I was looking towards this next team fight and thinking they would apply a nano boost to Pelican's Echo, but Pelican has actually made the swap over to Sombra. He wants to try and stop Muse and Kevster's aggression. I think that's too little too late. There's barely any time.
8 seconds. Maybe making a swap as well, just so that they had an ability to contest this one as well, but they spot it out. They actually push Pelican away. They do get a contest, the overtime goes, but Birdering, he's winning right behind him, and that EMP, that's a connection. The back line is so susceptible to it, and the coordination from the Gladiators, it's perfect. They've practiced it countless times. Back line gone, the Atlanta Rain have enough fuel for this. The healing is just not there to keep them sustained throughout this fight. And no one's going to be able to touch that one. Stop just short of checkpoint B. The Atlanta Rain, it's a common sight. Not a lot of teams are able to really get that final bit of emphasis and capture into checkpoint B.
The Gladiators' aggressive defense there paying off in spades. Atlanta looked like the better team throughout the whole of checkpoint A. They were able to breeze past them. And the combination of Pelican's Echo with Gator playing the ball and Iris on Ana was working for them for the first half of this attack. And then they just got snarled up. I don't know what the timeback was, but it must have been at least 3 minutes as they came out of checkpoint A.
Yeah.
I'm thinking 3, 4, something like that. And it all got whittled down.
They had a lot to work with, for sure. But it's hard. When you play these compositions as well, you've got to think it takes a while to set up, get people in positions. It's not like, you know, when the Atlanta Rain play comps like this, where you see it's a lot faster pace, you take the compositions, or you take the fights a lot quicker. When you have to set your team up in positions before you can fight, that 3 minutes, it doesn't end up being a lot of team fights.
No, it doesn't. And crucially, some of their players were on roles that they're less comfortable with. I think the difference in terms of the Tracer ball matchup and synergy was particularly pronounced in the second half of that attack. On point A, Gator and Kai had some lovely moments, but towards the rest of their point B attack, it was all Muse and Kevster.
Discipline is there. The Atlanta Rain, oh, they can be going for a nice forward hold here. We've seen a lot of teams try and do this one. Playing a very sustainable composition here. I think the Lucio Moira this time with the Reinhardt as well.
Yeah, they're not running the Mei for this one, which is the usual pick, but it will allow Pelican to build up a really important ultimate. Or it would have done. Pelican, I assume his Translocator got destroyed, and Birdring just takes the 1v1 and wins.
The Atlanta Rain are still going to have the healing to at least sustain, but they're going to be speed boosting right onto them. Scudel's the target they wanted to find, and they did get it in the end, but no one's really keeping an eye on Kevster. It's so hard to keep this guy in check as well. But the composition they're playing, they are relying on Pelican as well to try and get those hacks and at least stop him from pushing forwards. Now, they are able to contest it. They're buying time here.
That tracking.
Yeah, but with the spawners coming in, exactly, and Kevster just, he can just spam into the doorway. It's easy shots for him. They are going to be pushed away. The Atlanta right now, on this composition, do they want to make swaps here? Are they going to be sticking onto this?
I think the rush is still a good idea for the next team fight. And then you want to use whatever ults you have, commit them in, and maybe make some changes once you go towards checkpoint B. You can't really run the rush very effectively on B. Birdring is 30% ahead and again wins the 1v1. Look at the frustration on Pelican's face.
Yeah, I mean, Pelican, you can feel it now. The pressure starting to get to every player in the server. Those mines in close quarters. Good luck trying to walk forwards there. The Atlanta Rain end up losing another team fight. And here's the question, Josh. Again, I asked you before. You said they should stick in for the next team fight, but they've built up these ultimates. They haven't used them. The Atlanta Rain are going to feel like they need to stay on this composition now. Otherwise, they're switching into something. They're going to lose all of them.
Yeah, this is pretty brutal. This is a brutal scenario for Atlanta to be in. They have to fight early and aggressively around the objective, but the Gladiators team comp can spread out and just batter them from all angles.
EMP. Okay, pushed away from that,
Did
actually.
That catch anyone? I think it got Massa. That was it.
Birdring got booped by Massa. It was a heads-up play, but Massa gets taken out anyway. It matters not. They just have so much damage with this composition. The Gladiators so spread out. It's difficult for the Atlanta Rain to get value in that fashion.
And here is where the Atlanta Rain probably need to be thinking about compositional adjustments. Maybe just the swap of Gator moving to Winston here would be helpful enough for them.
Oh,
Look at that. Birdring keeps taking out the Translocators, hacking the health packs, and then finding Pelican. That happened multiple times so far. It is the quintessential veteran versus the rookie. Yeah, sure, Pelican's your rookie of the year, but he's still less experienced than Birdring.
Already the high ground being pressured. Love our driver tech right into the post bomb. Kevster takes out Gator. There's no Earthshatter for the fight. I don't even know who would be using it on. And Shu removes Kai. This is the Atlanta Rain crumbling. They have so many ults here, Josh, but no opportunity to use them.
They're dying before the even gets off. The Gladiators' aggression is just pummeling them. They need to be fast to try and get back onto this. I mean, who can even get there? Pelican, all right. The rest of the Atlanta Rain are going to get into position. You need to be sending ults here. And that one only catches Muse, that EMP.
Yeah, Transcendence uses response. Shu, he goes straight in, heals for the team. That's going to be the Earthshatter. It does connect, perfectly timed. Shu is on the floor, but there's no kills going away. With the rally armor, Scoot's still alive. He's supplementing the rest of his team. And now the mines, they've been crushed. The Atlanta Rain, they stuck to their guns. They stayed on the composition, but it has not worked.
That's the amount of stuff.
Shu is on the floor, but there's no kills going away. With the Rama, Scoot's still alive. He's supplementing the rest of his team. And now the mines, they've been crushed. The train, they stuck to their guns. They stayed on the composition, but it has not worked.
That's the amount of stuff.
Shu is on the floor, but there's no kills going away. With the Rama, Scoot's still alive. He's supplementing the rest of his team. And now the mines, they've been crushed. The train, they stuck to their guns. They stayed on the composition. It has not worked.
It works. The suppression somehow works. Back to. Oh, I'm going Bozo.
An elimination match. The loser goes
Oh,
on the 2021 season. It's over for them. The winner, moving forwards deeper into that lower bracket, another opportunity to potentially claim that crown at the end of the week. We'll find out in just a few minutes who is going to be the victor in this battle.
The Overwatch is brought to you by the University of Hawaii at Manoa. Go to takemetomanoa.org today.
Map 5, the final map of these two teams meeting in the playoffs. This is it. This is it. This is like anything before. Okay. Let's see. Alright. Testing 4. It's still, there's still background, so. And testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2, 3, yeah, my phone. Alright, is it working?
Ya me dijo que no estaba, que había ido a recoger el dinero de pagar.
Alright, thing is, is it work? Tell me if it's working. Please say 1. Now is it working? Virtual chat. Big good if it works. Big good in the chat. Turns noisy off. It kind of works, but it's not working. Let's just test it, right? Is it testing? Is it working? I'm still gonna hear my phone. Alright, it works. It works. Red light. Alright, I'm gonna say it works just for the walls. I don't know how. This is an elimination match. Remember, he is in a elimination match. Alright, this is an elimination match. Remember, if it was 1-2, we win. Let's just say it. Right. Work. I guess. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Oh, is it working? Tell me if it is.
Pero digo, el otro va volando, ¿cómo se lo quita y no lo va
It
viendo?
is.
Ahora que es lo que es.
Hold on, yeah.
Y ahorita es lo que se quiere, tienes el otro.
Sí, pero iba en el aire.
There you go. Which one does it count? Is it this? I don't know what I'm gonna do. Who cares? Alright. Field, please. Alright. Yeah. Put it away by 10 seconds.
un equipo de mira los que aquí son los equipos de tu pinche madre. Al pico, ¿qué fue lo que le hicieron al pico de Trump?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh.
Yo no sabía. Yo en la mañana que estaba en la playa los miré. Yo falleció, me Oye, pero que nunca supimos. No, ¿y sabes quién es la hija de él? Una señora que sale en la novela con unos narcisos así de la flor silvestre.
I put
Bueno, que dijo.
Luego tenía dos hijas, la Marcela Rubiales y otra.
Pero una morenía, la señora que salía en la novela con una fila, que salía. Ah, pero para otra vez. Le voy a poner las hijas de. O pone tu las hijas de flor silvestre. Y las mayores. No, pues no tengo hija con Antonio y Lano tú.
Sí.
Hija, ¿no?
Ah, no, nomás los dos. Los hijos.
Mariana. No quiero ver cagadas ni mordidas, nada. Del jacuzzi no voy a morder las cosas, espero, porque no me la va a acabar. Sácala, mami, ponla en un solo lugar. Ponla de enfrente, arriba de enfrente. ¿No está congelado? ¿Ves, vale? Ya está, vamos a la casa. Que no agarra contratos, lo hacen los hijos de su pinche puta madre.
Hold it on. This is a bad idea.
No, pero que ese pinche morro, hijo de su puta
This
madre.
is a bad idea.
Ese era de Sinaloa, bonito.
See, again.
El Omarcito Bravo y ese
¡Qué gol!
se chingaba a la América, ¿no, machi?
Boo.
Dos goles le metió. Se acabó ese morro y se acabó la ciudad.
Right. The camera does it. Right. I don't know what it is. This turned out into a really bad idea, so turning out into a bad idea, so I'm gonna turn off the webcam. Oh, it'll be here. Get that out. And might as well just commentate over here. Hey, it is what it is. I mean, we see Space. He's gonna get killed. And a double kill. There's Space. And the Gladiators have the control point. Remember, it's best of 3. So this is the control point. For the what? It has 1-0, so they can get this. If they win this, then that's okay. And here comes Broderick. He's trying to shoot. Red Ring looking to shoot it. Comes Kevster. After trying to get him, and he doesn't. But does get Banky's neck. And gets Hazard. By the way, this is easy to check. Penal! Again! ¿Para quién? The Post America. Okay. And war used by one. I guess here comes Kevster. Kevster sitting there, chilling over here. He's looking to get the mech. And he does get his Morley field. Plus, Gator. And gets there. And he got the house up for the second time. Double kill. And Hawk gets hacked. And gets demolished by Bird Ring. And now they need 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now this is going into overtime. Pelican somehow reaches there. And now they're going to grab the point. And they're going to try to get it. No time to spare. That's it. That space going to get it, but that will not count. And that starts the road for the win. The road for the win for the Rain. They control the point now. They just need to have a 99. They're trailing by a lot here today. Whoever wins here will win. The Gladiators need to at least save the game. They need to win this one. Just that. So they can save it. Oh! He's shooting there. Dare. Trying to shoot. Here's Bird Ring. Bird Ring trying to get to assist there and get space getting Gator. They're trying to get it. But contested by the Rain. 2-1 contested. 1-1. One's going out. A contesting point. And it's a stop. Oh my God! Hawk is getting away. Hawk is trying to get the defense. Gets on. Gets Shoe. And gets Muzz. Kevster trying to clutch it. They're clutching it. Get on, America. And here comes Muzz. We're going to shoot. Looking to the camera. Your team's for an hour now. And we're not going to start staying this go. And there's yet. Woo! And it's just right there. One has to. Will they do it? Muzz gets around and he gets blocked by Kai. And Kevster getting Pelican there. Kevster getting eliminated as well. Sky with a double kill. And that will do it. And the Atlanta Rain are still in the playoffs. What a win this is for the Atlanta Rain. They've secured the 5th seed.
empieza hasta las 7.
Oye. Esto sí que tenemos que hacer que te van a cortar la vida. No, yo no voy a ver la casa.
La marea roja es de verdad, ¿verdad? Como algo que hacen en el mar.
MVP will be either Pelican or Kai. Either Pelican or Kai. One of those getting MVP for sure. There goes Spaces. Upcan is gone, and look, the other Gladiators just shocked. Said Spaces Upcan is out. Kai, no, is it Kai? I bet you right now it's Kai. I knew it. What did he say? He was very good at that last second. He saved the Atlanta win. Without him, LA would have just. They would have just won it. But without him, it would be nothing. It would be out of the playoffs. Kai just did that.
De fuerza desplegada en días anteriores por nuestro vecino de Estados Unidos en la ciudad de Del Río.
Was that name is Kai?
Del Río Grande. Y la tensión que se vive en la frontera por una situación en la que miles de haitianos se encuentran ahí y las deportaciones de cientos de ellos, pues ha llevado a disminuir el aliento de todo el enviado especial del presidente Biden para
Man was the same. Definitely deserved to die.
Cuando mandan de
se está viviendo una experiencia de calma. Maricruz Gutiérrez nos tiene el reporte. Adelante, Maricruz. Buenas tardes.
Can't ask anything about it. And we're going to our second match of the day. Next match of the day. Shock versus Shocky. Yeah. Shock v Hunters. Shock v Hunters.
Mientras tanto, las autoridades del Instituto Nacional de Migración se hicieron presentes la tarde-noche de ayer y señalaron que no van a ser redadas. Sin embargo, podemos observar cómo en la realidad esta madrugada sí hubo algunos operativos, incluso hubo algunas detenciones por parte de la autoridad de Coahuila, México, ante esta llegada de migrantes aquí a la ciudad.
No! So I had to agree with it. And am I getting low FPS? Tell me what. Tell me how. Tell me how am I getting low FPS? There's nothing on the screen. What? There's nothing on the screen. You don't see anything. YouTube's done. Oh my god. Better PC. I wish I had a better PC. I swear to god. I wish I had a better PC than this. It's just garbage for like 2013. That's just bad. Next up in the match. Our next match for today. Hunters and the Shark. The Shark. That pasted in. Yeah. Alright, yes, sorry.
Exacto, que quede claro que Estados Unidos no está ofreciendo asilo a las masas, por decirlo de alguna manera.
Gracias por lo que
Y también muy importante,
no, manera, es como
no mercy. They show no mercy with a win today. They don't see any mercy today. They take the first game of the day. We still got more. With the Shock taking on the Chugly Hunters. Defending champs take it on. Not bad team, not that bad. Good team, let's win. Enjoy it. The Hunters taking on the Shock.
Uno de los temas que habló incluso el presidente Joe Biden en su discurso fue el tema migratorio. Y me gustaría que veamos estas escenas, señor presidente, si me permite. Son estos migrantes atajados así por oficiales de migración en la frontera sur de Estados Unidos. ¿Qué opina cuando ve estas imágenes?
Ha habido un pensamiento equivocado en creer que Centroamérica es el patio trasero. No somos el patio trasero, somos el patio delantero.
What a win this is for the Shock. They show no mercy. Winning today's match. First match of the day. Going to San Fran. They're ready.
Una semana después de la toma de posesión, los brazos abiertos, bienvenido a todo el mundo. Cuando principia a sentirse la oleada, entonces no.
Gracias, Nacho, por parte de esta entrevista. Y la FDA ha dado luz verde a una tercera dosis de refuerzo de la vacuna de Pfizer contra el coronavirus. La podrán recibir los mayores de 65 años, personas que tengan riesgo de salud y puedan contagiarse, y también quienes estén altamente expuestos a contraer este virus, como profesores, personal sanitario o empleados de supermercado. Un booster shot que solo se podría recibir al menos 6 meses después de estar completamente vacunado. Eso es muy importante, así que por favor, tomen nota. Vamos a un reporte, regresa aquí en Noticias Telemundo Televisión. Las encuestas, el pulso de las latinas muestra el papel que hoy día juegan las mujeres latinas y que son las protagonistas de cambios sociales. Ya volvemos.
Tú ganas extra por unos juegos.
¿El de la América? Por eso. Pero te dije que era te dije que era el 870. No te dije que era del frente de
¡Wow! Esta nueva Coca-Cola Zero Sugar te atrapó.
ahí está el fútbol, todos los años pasados.
Presentamos la nueva World 750 2000. Fuerza así dirigida. No importa si no sabes negociar o mantener si te vistes para impresionar o quieres pasar desapercibido, porque en Farmax el precio de miles de peces muertos en la arena, en el agua, en los canales. Son el resultado de la floración de la Carenia brevis, una microalga tóxica conocida como marea roja, aunque como explica Enrique Durán, doctor en microbiología y biología molecular, no todas las mareas son rojas y algunas incluso son incoloras. Cuando microalgas crecen excesivamente, ¿verdad? Y empiezan a producir unas toxinas que pueden dañar al medio ambiente, pueden matar peces, también mamíferos como manatíes se ven afectados, aves se ven afectadas también. La floración de algas microscópicas se produce cada año en las costas del oeste de Florida. En este 2021, el área de la bahía de Tampa ha sido la más afectada, pero también se han visto peces muertos en Sarasota y Salivero, entre otros. Más de 1.750 toneladas de vida marina. Para tener una idea de su magnitud, esto representa 260 veces más que el peso promedio de un elefante africano. Además de peces pequeños muertos, se han encontrado tiburones, cangreros, medusas, mantarrayas, delfines, águilas pescadoras y el emblemático manatí de la Florida, según la Comisión de Conservación de Vida Silvestre y Pesca de Florida. La marea roja también es perjudicial para nosotros los humanos. De acuerdo al Servicio Nacional de Océanos de los Estados Unidos, la interacción del oleaje con las algas genera que estas emitan toxinas que son perjudiciales para nuestra piel y nuestras vías respiratorias. La marea roja es un fenómeno natural pienso, nutrientes para estas microalgas y empiezan a proliferar y a producir lo que son estas toxinas que tienen un daño no solamente a la salud de los humanos, sino también al ecosistema y a la economía.
Aunque estas microalgas no llegaron para quedarse, no se puede predecir cuándo se irán. Y lo que sí coinciden los expertos, dice la vocera de Climate Power, Jessica Ordóñez, es en el efecto de la emergencia climática.
Científicos hablan de que conforme el cambio climático avance, conforme incremente la severidad de las tormentas, de las inundaciones, también va a incrementar la cantidad de agua que se derrama, de contaminación que se derrama en el océano, lo que va a hacer aún más difícil que podamos controlar estos brotes, estas floraciones de marea.
I'm missing like 6 drinks on the night. Just don't want guys so I can miss anything. But actually I'm missing one. I don't know. But yo, I'm interested and I gotta prepare for the NHL draft tomorrow and I want to see y'all. F in the chat.